The case against former MSU and USA Gymnastics doctor Larry Nassar seems to keep growing every day. Nassar is accused of sexually assaulting young gymnasts under the guise of medical treatment. He is facing criminal charges and is also being sued by the civil court along with people and institutions. It might be hard to follow, so Fox 47's Scott Wolchuk spoke with legal experts to give us some perspective on how to keep track of it all.
Former MSU doctor Larry Nassar has several allegations and formal charges against him. It can be hard to understand what's going on, and lawsuits can get pretty complicated. Law professor Anthony Flores says it's easier to understand if we break it down into three separate categories.
He's got 3 counts of CSC first, including a minor. He's got child pornography cases for possession of. He has the destruction of child pornography.
And there's the civil suit, where MSU is also named as a defendant. There are nearly 30 plaintiffs so far, and that number is growing every day.
With so many plaintiffs, so many parties, a very large entity such as the university, it's going to take a lot of time.
One thing they're going to be looking for is if the way Nassar treated his patients was medically legitimate.
Because without a doubt, a doctor can't touch you invasively unless it's for medical practice.
If there was a finding of misconduct, the big issue is who else would be considered responsible or liable for that.
And as the suit grows, so could that list of people. But Nassar's also facing charges where Professor Flores says he can't use the medical argument as a defense. The charges of criminal sexual conduct with a minor stem from an incident outside of Nassar's medical practice.
Is that they're just saying you did that, you didn't even do it when you were a doctor, you just did it because you touched a kid.
Professor Flores says it's the worst form of criminal sexual conduct you can commit. In Lansing, Scott Wolchuk, Fox 47 News.
Nassar is due in court next week for a preliminary hearing in Ingham County where he's charged with sexually assaulting a minor at his home.